What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I am home for just a couple of days and I thought now might be the best opportunity. I've owed you guys a walkthrough of my new Alpha 208 Ranger bass boat for a couple of weeks now. So I thought today, it's gorgeous out here. We're gonna do a full walkthrough of my boat. I'm gonna tell you what I like about it so far and a couple things I wish I would have done a little bit differently when ordering it. But let's go take a look at it. I'm excited to show you guys this. So right off the bat, one of my favorite things about this boat is the color scheme that I chose. So let's take a look at this thing, you guys. Got it charging. I remembered to plug it in when I got it home, but look how slick that beautiful dark gray looks. It's got just a tiny bit of shimmer in it, but I'm not a glitter girl at all, so I love just a tiny bit of pizzazz. We're gonna do this full walk around the boat here, just to kind of show you guys what's going on. Put a couple power poles on the back. We got that Mercury Pro XS, a 250. This thing purrs. One of my favorite sounds. Like I'm a big turkey hunter. I love hearing a turkey gobble in the morning. I love hearing bass blowing up on shad. But there's something really special about just turning the key and cranking up that Mercury. I didn't even realize how special that would feel and how cool that was. So that was kind of a new thing for me. And random, but I've always liked the smell of gasoline. Just growing up around a family fishing out of boats, fishing walleye tournaments, that was just something that I associated with a really good time, is smelling gasoline. So weird, I know, but it is what it is. Okay, so let's walk up front. Here's something I really like. I don't know if a lot of people that are in boat world appreciate this or not, or how common this is, but this thing has two steps up front that I absolutely love. It makes it so easy when you're by yourself, just kind of step up, and we're gonna do that right onto the deck. It's pretty dang simple. So next thing I noticed right off the bat, again, coming from kayak world, look at this storage, you guys. It's got room for a ridiculous amount of rods right here in the center. We're gonna open this sucker up. Boom, more rod storage, 2 levels right there. I don't even know how many rods I can fit in here, but we're gonna find out sooner than later. Got several small compartments like this. This one up front I really like. We've been using this one as a cooler because it's accessible with the seating being right here. Again. Then we've got another big deep storage compartment with the fire extinguisher. I keep the PFDs and other safety stuff up here. Up front, I asked them to put the seat up front. I don't see a lot of people doing that, but y'all, for me, trying to learn on the trolling motor, and it felt so off balance that one of the best words of advice I got, actually from Josh Jones, big bass catcher himself, he told me to get a seat up front, and I'm so grateful that I have it. I'll probably get to a point where I don't need it, but take a look at my trolling motor pedal. So I've got the old Trex trolling motor. This pedal is recessed enough, but it's still, like I said, it still makes me feel just a little bit off balance. So I'm super thankful that I put this seat up front because I've been relying on it pretty dang heavily, just learning about that. So I've got the Mega Live up here, and I think if you guys watch my PK video taking the boat out by myself, one thing, I don't think I would get Mega 360 again. Just my personal opinion, I didn't like having this whole extra transducer here, and what I'd rather do is a separate pole for my live scope so I can operate my live scope independently from my trolling motor. That's one thing that I wish I would have done differently on this one. Very easy to do, any of the guys can rig that up. I just didn't know what I was gonna want until I got in the boat. So up front, I would probably actually run just 2 Garmins. I think I would maybe do away with the Humminbird. Let's go back here. Here's another thing that I've learned that I wish I would have done a little bit differently. Again, you can customize these boats however you want. I was thinking initially, oh, it'd be really cool to have a 3rd seat right there. But honestly, as soon as I started driving it, I was like, oh, I need a place to put my wallet, phone, keys, all these little knickknacks that I have on me at all times. Now, I have been putting them down here in this storage, which is fine, but I think what I much rather would have done was not order this 3rd seat, because a lot of times it's literally just gonna be me in the boat. I just thought for having friends come along, it might be really nice, but most of the time it's gonna be me and G, me and one other person. for me, this wasn't super necessary. Middle note, and I will order it next time with just that middle seat compartment for more things to have. Second thing I wish I would have done, and a lot of you have commented this, I need a hot foot. I didn't know I needed a hot foot, but I definitely wish I would have got a hot foot. So I mean, that's not the end of the world, having to learn kind of with just using the throttle. I grew up driving the walleye boat using that, so honestly, I'm good with it, but just after being in a boat that has a hot foot, it'd be kind of nice to have. So let's look up front here. I've got a Lowrance and a bird. So I use this for mapping mostly, because I do like Humminbird's mapping. I think they have some of the best mapping out there. So far, that's working out pretty good. Again, just take a second to appreciate just the color scheme. I love that. I know that eventually I'm probably gonna have to get this boat wrapped. I love the way the boat looks. I've never been like a really big wrap type of person, but I know I'm probably gonna have to do that. But honestly, I've been working with the folks at Fenwick. I think they're gonna come up with something that's gonna look really, really good. I just don't have the design capacity to do something like that. That's one of the woman traits that I missed out on, I think. But those guys are gonna take care of me, so I think we're gonna have a really, really cool wrap, and it'll be me. Very simple, very sleek, not super flashy. I'm not a big flashy person, so excited to see that. Back here, we've got more storage. Live wells, obviously. I need to get some foam pads for the top of those for the fish. That's one thing I noticed about being a co-angler that some of the guys had. I really, really liked that. Last but not least, we got storage here. So the most overwhelming thing for me is the amount of storage on this boat is absolutely insane. I'm already trying to think about how I want to lay everything out, where I want to put my tackle, how I want to organize it, and it's been a little bit, just a little overwhelming with how much stuff I'm able to take in this thing. So I'm gonna actually be working on that the next couple of days because I'm taking this boat to East Tennessee to do a little fishing. I'll bring you guys along for that one. I'm really excited about that. It'll be a lake I've never fished before, so that'll be really cool. But all in all, you guys, I've been out in the boat about 5 or 6 times now. I love how smooth this ride is. For me, being someone that was a little intimidated to get into this, coming from plastic boat, kayak world, I could not have chosen a better first boat for me. We're gonna hop down. Also, guys from YOLO Tech hooked me up with a couple of these. I do want to figure out how to do better recording on my boat. This is the power stick. It plugs right in here. There's a USB port on the back that you can run your GoPro all day long, just how I like to do that. So I was very excited about that. I still, every time I walk by the boat, just seeing the amount of deck space up here just blows me away. I don't even know what to do with myself with all of this room, but I know with time we're gonna get used to all of that. Okay, you guys, that is just a very brief walkthrough of the boat. Things that I wish I would have just done a little bit differently when I was kind of putting together my package. Definitely do that next year. I had a lot to learn because I knew nothing coming into this. I asked a few questions to some of my friends that are in boat world, but until you get one yourself and kind of get out there and spend some time in one, you don't really know what you're gonna want. And the cool thing is with these, you can literally customize them however you want. And even with the things that I wish I would have changed, I'm enjoying this so much, and I cannot wait for the rest of my journey this year in the Ranger Alpha 208. Always appreciate you guys following along. Stay tuned, have some really exciting things coming up. Got a kayak tournament up on Cayuga, one of my favorite lakes in the country, as well as a couple fun things here in Jefferson County in the next few days. So always appreciate you guys so much. Any organization tips, send them my way. Any things I need for the boat that I'm missing. Got a couple tools, got my cold tags, I got a scale. Throw them all out there. Appreciate y'all. God bless. And we're going to catch you next time.